Hello everybody and welcome to Romance Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. So it's really important that you do take whatever does resonate with you. And just leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do wish to contact me, maybe for a reading, maybe for a question, please do so. You can find all my information right below into the YouTube description box. So you will find contact, you will find lists of readings, everything is there. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. So I have 3 messages. These are messages of love, healing, and protection coming from the beautiful mermaids. So let's go. We're going to begin with receptivity. We're going to follow up with vulnerability, and we're going to conclude with some endurance. So let's start this off with allowing yourself to receive and allowing yourself also to give. Goes both ways. So in this lifetime, you may have learned in some ways that what is offered may just have a hook upon it, right? So there might be some bait. There might have been some consequences at times to going for what seems to be offered. There has been maybe a trap to it every once in a while. Now, this is about not being caught on hooks, not necessarily being tempted by what looks like a treat, only to be hauled in and destroyed by desire to have what they wished for. These are about offerings which are made with open hearts. There are those who would hold out their hands with a gift inside it, and they wish for it is the joy of coming into a relationship with you, of making you happy, more satisfied, content, secure, and joyful. But now, not all gifts have strings attached, and in this instance, this is about being most receptive of elements. The mermaids are asking you to be open to your heart and to receive what is being offered. The gift that is right before you, be it one of money, of love, of gift, of service, is being offered as it is simply a joy for the being who is offering it to you. So you can trust this offering that is on its way to you. There are times to tune into your intuition, to head to that warning. And there are times to move forward freely and to learn how to receive. And this is simply one of those times. So this is a time where you are safe. You're safe and accepting with an open, a trusting heart what is being offered to you. It's going to be a most blessed exchange. No debt, no hook, no strings, only joyful acceptances of what is. And after all, it is simply meant to be yours. So an offer or a free service could be yours, a gift of love, of time, of friendship, of healing, or simply joyful inclusions in a group who is loving, who is warm, and caring could be soon offered to you. Love and good fortune, these seem to be coming your way, and more easily than it may ever have come before. Now you have effectively manifested your desires, but instead of joyful acceptance, you're greeted them with some suspicion, perhaps. So someone loves you very deeply and wishes to offer you some gifts of their love, or a relative has made a move to help you. At this time, the universe is coming to you with great abundance. It is completely up to you to be open to receive. That receptivity is a quality of water. Be like the water now. Allow the good of the universe, that the creator of the world is sending you to come to you now. Allow your cup to be filled again and for your pool to simply be full. Why? Because you deserve this. You are free to receive, and there will be no hook attached this time. Moving on over now to a little bit of vulnerability. And this is about opening your heart. It's allowing yourself to be tender. This is a little bit of a quandary of the modern human, okay? This is what we have to see here. As far as we can see it, there's an enormous desire to avoid pain. I can say about that. There to avoid anything that leads to emotional distress. And yet, the very thing that allows such a thing to happen is one of your greatest powers. your vulnerability. It is beautiful and we are simply drawn into it. And yet, so often, you feel a little bit foolish. You feel a little bit embarrassed for feeling somewhat vulnerable. And you do your best to hide your tenderness, and you feel as though you're going to be abused simply because you're open, because you're willing to trust. You're able to love, you're being kind, but how attractive and appealing are these most lovely human of qualities? Now, we all crave a sense of belonging. It's a deep, it's primal, it is at the very core of our survival instincts. And, if we were outcast today, either left as food for the sharks or becoming strong and wise in our heritage, these challenges and these hero journeys within would be our keys to inner strength and a sense of belonging to all that is. And yet, what makes us heroic? What makes this beautiful is that we can deeply hurt as much as by our communication with others as by our distance from them. And this time you're being asked to open up, to display your wounds after a time of building trust and sharing the vulnerabilities within. You're strong, you're a survivor, you are also fragile though. So this is about deep, intimate connection that can only be created by deeply understanding who you are. And what we reject, what we dislike about ourselves, and bring home and nurturing back to health that which we have forced away. This can require some therapy, some counseling, some deep vulnerability. It is the power of this vulnerability that is going to break through into freedom for you, into self-love, and to attract others with your open heart. And it may just return from time to time, but it is often a theme in your life. So this is really about getting rid of that, clearing that slate. And we're going to conclude with a little bit of endurance. So this is all about let's keep on going. What a long journey begins, or when there's a quest that's a little bit undertaken, or an ambition or a desire or a dream that you wish to create, that you live within. There's an excitement at that beginning. There's an unknown that still lies right there before you. And it's a thrill every moment to take another step forward. But at some stage, just as we kind of tire, you get tired too. And the terrain kind of becomes unfamiliar. Issues may arise, challenges may greet you, and at this point, too many feel that this is not meant for them after all. For you're told, and people tell you that what's truly meant to be is going to be simple. It's going to flow. It's going to be well. It's going to be easy. Well, that's not quite the fact for everybody. It's not quite the fact usually. This is about requiring our stamina, our courage, our endurance, our ability to commit and to stay with the task and the dream and promise until we have made it. Nothing is easy. Do not enter into this agreement lightly. Enter into them, if at all, wholeheartedly, and be prepared to develop your strength, your tenacity, your courage, and your honor along the way. Without that you describe as a challenge, there is going to be no growth. If you work through and into with the challenges, you're going to emerge stronger and more able to realize the very next dream that you're going to have. So you need to flee at the very first sign of, fleeing at the very first sign of difficulty. And well, you're going to stay to the shore. Okay, you're not going to go onto the sea with that. You're never really going to go deep. You're not going to go anywhere with that. You're going to stagnate. So there may be nothing wrong with this if that is good for you, but this is a message that has come to you, that you have sent out the request to the great ocean mother to go on greater, to go on to a further journey, to take on a mission. And the time has come for you to build up your endurance, to commit, to practice, to train. We all do, although most often we only hear of tales of our beauty and our vanity. How else do we live so well within the great power of ourselves? The answer for us, for you, is that we are developing our power, and we endure when others give in or when they turn away. So you are stronger than that, and so you must continue on to this journey. You must climb up, you must face those challenges and endure and be stronger for it and realize your dreams. This Oh, actually, I would like to tell you one last thing here, okay? This is really about you reaching an important stage of your journey. It's very, very essential that you must continue, okay? There's going to be times when you're not going to feel like you've had enough and that you're just kind of suddenly wishing to stop, to sink rather than to swim, but please don't, okay? This is about eyes forward, intention, focus, purpose clear, recommit, and just please keep on going. And on that note, I do wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there. If you have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.